The hotel received a distress call at 5:04 in the afternoon. Staff reported a guest behaving erratically. 12 minutes later, Liam Payne, one of the most recognized voices of his generation, was found on the ground below his third-floor balcony. He was 31 years old. What happened inside that room in those 12 minutes has never been fully explained, and the more investigators looked, the stranger the answers became. Before we go further, understand this. 5 people were criminally charged in connection with his death. Evidence of drug supply was uncovered inside the hotel itself, and some of those charges have since been quietly dropped. If you want to understand what the official story is missing, stay with me. This is the full picture. Liam Payne was not simply a pop star. He was, at his peak, 1/5 of the best-selling boy band of the modern era. One Direction built a global following that most artists never reach in a lifetime. By 2016, the group had paused. Liam built a solo career, welcomed the sun, and spoke openly about his personal battles: addiction, mental health, the weight of sudden fame. He was honest in a way that made people feel close to him. That honesty made what happened in Buenos Aires harder to accept, because in October 2024, Liam had traveled to Argentina to support his former bandmate Niall Horan on tour. By all accounts, it was a reunion. A good moment, and then, without warning, the clock stopped. The official version is straightforward. A fall, a tragic accident. Toxicology confirmed cocaine, alcohol, and a prescription antidepressant were present in his system. But here is where the story fractures. Hotel staff reportedly observed Liam in a visibly altered state hours before the fall. A distress call was placed. And yet, at some point between that call and the emergency response, Liam reached the balcony. The question no one has cleanly answered is this: who was with him, and what was happening inside that room? Security footage was reviewed. Investigators found it significant enough to charge 5 individuals, including hotel employees accused of directly supplying drugs to Payne that evening. The autopsy confirmed death from multiple traumas consistent with the fall, but the investigation did not stop there. 2 hotel staff members, identified as Brian Paes and Ezequiel Pereira, faced charges related to drug supply. The legal proceedings remain active. If you are following this case and finding these details difficult to piece together, you are not alone. The trail goes deeper than most coverage has reported. Why were charges against some individuals quietly dropped? Who placed the distress call, and what exactly did they report? What does the security footage actually show? Why did it take multiple investigations to surface these details? These are not rhetorical questions. They are open legal and factual gaps that deserve honest answers. Liam Payne spoke publicly about his vulnerability more than most artists ever do. His son, Bear, was 7 years old when his father died. The people who loved his music remember a voice that carried real feeling. Whatever the investigation ultimately reveals, that part of him remains unchanged. Here is what we know with certainty. Liam Payne died on October 16, 2024. 5 people faced criminal charges. The legal case is not closed, and the full truth has not yet been told publicly. If this story matters to you, share it. The more people asking honest questions, the harder it becomes to let this fade quietly.